And now I'm getting ready to feed my worm bin. This is asparagus. So these are the ends of the asparagus that we're not gonna eat, the tough parts. And I did put them in a blender. You don't have to do this. But the smaller the food pieces, the faster and easier the worms can consume them by, sucking the microbes off of them and, all that stuff. But you don't have to do this. I'm being a little extra. When I open my worm bin to check it, I'm going to be looking for 6 or fewer worms outside of the good hangout area because that'll show me that the conditions are pretty good. If there were to be a bunch of worms hanging out on the lid or the sides, which there are not, woohoo, that would let me know something might be off, like the moisture level, the amount of food, the amount of bedding, all that. I use compost and shredded leaves for my bedding. And I use one of these guys to move things around. I'm going to make sure I bury the food scraps. So I'm going to dig a hole and I'm going to put the food scraps in a hole and then cover it back up. I should say at the very bottom of this bin is soaked in water shredded paper. However, I ran out of that. And that is why I have also added this type of bedding. So I dug my hole, I put the asparagus smoothie in, and I'm gonna cover it up really well. There's some pieces, don't want you exposed. I don't like exposed food. And then I'll just put this back on and close it back up.